Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to second semester. Hopefully everybody had a great Christmas break. This second semester, I'm going to spend some time highlighting some different iPad apps and just kind of a reminder that the iPads are here for your checkout. And if you would want me to come in and go through or show you how to use any one of these three apps, I'd be more than willing to do that. I'm going to highlight three apps here and just show you some student examples of some student-created pieces of an iBooks author project that I did first semester in my science class. Students were required to make some kind of iPad animations, and so they basically used either Explain Everything, Puppetpals, or Chatterpix in their project. So I'm just going to show you some little snippets of several different projects here just to give you an idea of what they kind of did in science, and maybe that'll give you an idea of what you maybe could do in some of your classes to utilize perhaps the iPads in some of your content areas. So this is Puppetpals 2 that's up here on the screen doing a quick introduction of her project.
Welcome to my backyard. I'm going to teach you the differences between human and natural effects. Human effects are the things people do to the environment. They can try to make the world better or worse for the earth. Natural effects can be good or bad for the environment. So let's get started. The cars driving pollute the air, so that is bad for human impact. Planting trees is a great way to make the air better. Rain is a good natural effect, and it can help life survive.
So there's an example from Puppetpals 2. Now I'll show you one that was made with Explain Everything, which is one of my favorite apps to use. So this is Explain Everything, and this is Jackie talking about the energy pyramid. I won't play all of this one, but just to give you an idea.
Producers are trees, flowers, grass, and any other kind of plants. If any other consumer or organism eats a producer, they get 100% energy. Primary consumers are bugs and other little animals, and they get, if any other consumer eats a primary consumer, they get 10% energy. Secondary consumers are birds and are like birds. If any other consumer eats a secondary consumer, they get 1% energy. Tertiary consumers are like lions, tigers,
so I think you get the idea there,
and if any
gives the students a chance to really express themselves creatively and show their artistic abilities if they so have those as well too. So I really like that about it. Here's another Explain Everything example.
When an animal uses echolocation, for example a bat, they send out a sound wave that only they can hear to their surroundings, and they wait for it to come and bounce off whatever they are hunting for. Then they go and eat it.
So there's another example of Explain Everything, and here's another one of Explain Everything, just another introduction.
Hi, I'm Dirtwin, and this chapter is on adaptations. There are lots of different types of adaptations, like how butterflies use mimicry to survive, or how bears use hibernation to live through the winter. In this chapter, I will be telling you about some of the many different types of adaptations used by animals, plants, and more.
And so there's Explain Everything. And then the last one I want to show you is just an example of Chatterpix.
In this section of the book, you will be learning about how plants adapt to their environment and how they are affected. I am a cactus, so if I were to go into the Arctic, I would not fit my needs there, as I am best suited for the desert.
And that's Chatterpix. And so just to give you an idea of 2 or 3 different kinds of apps that you can use to help students reinforce their content, reinforce their learning, I think any of these apps are a good way for students to do that, express themselves creatively, and reinforce the content that you're currently teaching. So thanks for listening.